what's up everybody? It's Tone over here at Tone Casual Gaming. This is not a video trying to tell you guys this is the best settings for your LG C1. This is not that video. This is just a video showing you guys the settings that I have so far. I'm gaming on the PlayStation 5. Without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so before I get started with these settings, I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. You may hear my 1-year-old in the background. Well, he'll be 1 on the 4th of December. You may hear him in the background. He has just waken up for his late night adventures. So if you hear him in the background, just excuse him because we're going to get through the video regardless, alright? So here we go. These are the settings that I'm currently running right now on my LG C1 OLED. I'm going to click on the game optimizer before we even get into a game, to just kind of show you guys what I've come across so far. Now, right now the game genre is on standard. Now, when I am playing first-person shooter games, I do switch it over to first-person shooter or role-playing. Whatever it calls for, I try to put it on that, what the TV is calling for, so I have the best experience. Now, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or the wrong thing by doing that. Let me know in the comments if you guys do that or not, but I feel like I'm doing the right thing from switching it over to the different experiences that I'm having on the game, all right? I tend to keep these at 10. I heard one guy say I should take this up to 11 on certain games and drop this down all the way to a 2. I tried that before, but the image looked a little washed out to me. And I heard another guy on another YouTube channel. I would love to give you these guys reference names, but I don't remember all the channels. I just go through and type in LG settings. I'm looking at stuff sometimes, so you know I would love to reference these guys, but I just don't know these guys' names right now, man. But I do know the guy in my comments on my channel. His name is Nathan. He gave me a couple of pointers on some settings as well, and I appreciate that, bro. I got my reduced blue light off. I put this on boost. Some people say it helps, some people say it doesn't. I think it does help, especially when I'm playing Call of Duty. I think it helps. Got all this stuff turned on. Even though the PlayStation don't support it, I still have it turned on because I do own the Xbox Series X. So that's why I have these turned on. And I have it set to apply to all inputs as well. All right. So that's what I have here on that part, okay? And over here in the all settings, go down to, see, I'm using this game optimizer, HDR mode. All right. You want to know what the brightness is? Okay, here we go. This is what we have here on the brightness, the contrast, screen brightness. I am playing with the HGIG on. Now, there are options here. You can turn on tone mapping or you can turn it off, but I was told that it's better to play with the HGIG on. And I do see a difference with it on. The colors appear to be a little more vibrant with it on. They're popping more. So I do like that. I do like that. I mean, these options right here you can't really change, you know, and I keep the black level on auto. All right. As far as color, I heard that 55 was about the best, you know, the best color you can get as far as what the developer, what the developer is intending for you to see. I heard that 55 is the best setting for that. Now, I did have it up to like 75. I think someone suggested 75 one time, but to me the colors appear to be a little bit too saturated or something. Like they started to bleed a little bit. I don't know, but 55 is good. I'm gonna put it on 60. I'm just gonna leave it on 60 because I do like those colors to pop, you know. And this right here, the color temperature. I think I heard another guy, he was saying that, you know, keep the color temperature between 40 and 50 to prevent some of the blue light and some of the eye strain on the eyes from the blue lighting on the panel. He said putting the warmness up or increasing the value on your warmth. Excuse me. Increasing the value on your warm level should help you with that issue. And that's why I did that, and I have it at 35. At 40 and 50, it appeared to be a little too warm for me, so I just went ahead and set it at 35 myself. And clarity here, I don't have any sharpness. Someone suggested that I turned the sharpness up. I think it was on that TCL TV. A guy mentioned turning the sharpness up a little bit. I don't know if that's going to help here or not, but I'm going to turn it up to about 8. We're going to leave it on 8 and see what that does. See if that helps the image quality of the video. If we need to turn it up, we will. But all these right here, can't do anything with those right now. And I'm going to show you why in a minute. But like I said, I applied everything to all inputs, okay? And this is something else that I had to do, guys. On my little magic remote, I had to go over here to input. And you see right here on the HDMI 1, HDMI 2, I'm on HDMI 2, this is where my PlayStation 5 is at, but my Xbox Series X is right here. And I set these little icons to PC, all right? And I did that by going over here to the home dashboard and clicking up here on these little 3 dots, going down to edit, and edit inputs. And I was told that I could get the true 444 chroma with the PC turned on. Like I said, I'm a casual gamer. I am not technically I'm put it like this. There is still education that I need to learn on my behalf when it comes down to all of the terms and all of the correct ways to say or pronounce the calibrations or the certain settings for the TVs, okay? All right, that's why I kind of gave myself the name Tone Casual Gaming. You know, I'm not an expert. I'm not a tech expert. I'm not an advanced quantum expert or any of that. Now, I can learn to be that. And I do intend on learning these things because I'm into this type of stuff. So I'm going to have to learn more things in order to have more information and more knowledge on what it is that I'm talking about or what it is that I'm teaching, okay? But as of right now, just bear with me, and I'm doing the best I can, all right? But yeah, I switched these over to PC. I had them on game console at first, but I was told that I couldn't get the true color out of my display by having them in game console. All right, now that didn't mean that it took me out of game mode or anything like that. And gave me any extra input lag. That doesn't mean that. I just switched the inputs over to PC. And some of those options, like I showed you here earlier, where is it at? Let me back out of this first. But yeah, I had to go and do that too, man. I switched over to PC. So that's the settings that I'm running right now, all right? Yes, I want to exit the app. And like I was saying with the menu, with these picture settings right here, this is why I can't change any of that stuff because it's on the PC mode, all right? So that's pretty much that. So let's get into some gameplay. I feel like Mortal Kombat is a pretty detailed game. It's been optimized for the PlayStation 5. So I just want to see how this game is going to look with these settings that I'm running right now. I'm not going to change anything. Let me see what we have here. I'm going to leave it on standard. But let's just see what we have here. I'm going to run a couple of games. We're at, 9 minutes on the video now? It's a little longer than I anticipated. But we're going to make it. What is it, 3 o'clock in the morning? We grinding. That's what we doing. All right, let me see what we're going to play with. What, a random button? It's like they're going random sometime. I get big gears. Let's go. All right. Now I'm not planning to actually be showing them my supreme skills, you know. Just looking at the graphics here and seeing how it's looking with these settings, basically. Looks pretty good, right? All right. Okay, y'all see this, right? Y'all getting a pretty good visual for what it's looking like with these settings, right? So now, let me see. Let's pause the game. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's change the settings real quick. See what it's looking like. All right. Now I know, you know, a lot of people are saying, yeah, you know, you shouldn't play in vivid mode, and all that, but we just testing out the waters here. That's all we're doing. We're testing out the waters. Well, before we do that, let's do something else. Let's do something else. Let's take this off and see what happens. If you notice anything different with the colors, all right? Do you guys notice anything different? I'm looking. I can't really see too much of a difference. Well, let's try something else. Let's turn it on and see what happens. Y'all hear my son back there? Oops, my bad. Let's turn this on and see what happens. Uh-oh, I noticed something happened. I seen a little bit of brightness in the screen. See how it's gonna look here. Now it does appear to be a little bit brighter. It does appear to be brighter with the HGIG turned off. I will say that. So if you're looking to have a brighter gaming experience, you're probably gonna want to turn the HGIG off. All right. But if you want more color accuracy, you're probably gonna want to leave that on. All right. I don't really know what else to do to him except for that. Okay. So we see what it looks like with the HGIG turned on. We saw what it looks like with tone mapping turned off, and we saw what it looks like with turn mapping turned on. Me personally, I like the way it looks with HGIG turned on. Even though it's a little darker, I prefer the color accuracy over the brighter image. All right. So let's try something else. Let's go to a different setting. All right. Advanced settings. You know what? Let's just go outside of the mode itself. Let's see what it's like in Vivid. Select a new fighter. Oh yeah, this Vivid looks crazy. It looks really crazy. I really don't like the way this looks. It looks overly saturated. Oh no, this is not my type of party, bruh. This ain't gonna work for me. I mean, it's the colors are popping. They're popping, but I don't know. Hold on, wait a minute now. I mean, it's vivid. It's vivid, all right. Well, I mean, it's not bad. There's definitely some input lag, but it's not major. It's actually playable. Now, I'm not sure how to play, trying to play something like Call of Duty like this, but this right here is okay. All right. Let's try another one. Yeah, go ahead and get your rocks off, baby girl. Let's put it on standard. I didn't really even see anything change really with standard. I didn't even see anything change. I'm seeing little things change in the background a little bit, but the picture still looks awesome, believe it or not. Filmmaker mode. You know what, guys? Let's leave it on cinema real quick. Don't stare too long. Okay, bet. Oh. I don't really like this cinema mode. I'll tell you what. Let's try something else. Let's go to game mode, right? And let's go play with some of these other settings up in here. Okay. I made a mistake on that. I was thinking I could just go and switch it out of PC mode, but I forgot I need to go to my inputs. So let's do that. We're on input number 2. Let's just change both of them to game right now for the time being, because I'm not sure which one is number 1 and number 2. All right. All right. Let's select some new fighters and see what we have here. Night Wolf. See if we can turn some of that super boost stuff on. So this super resolution light. High. Just try to max everything out. Let's see how this plays. I don't know. What y'all guys think? Just a little. It's weird because it's like no matter what settings I'm putting it on, the daggone image quality still looks better than 90% of the TVs that I've ever owned. Matter of fact, I'm going to say 97% of the TVs that I've ever owned. So it's like it's like this LG can't do any wrong right now. I mean, even outside of game mode, the game is playing just fine, man, and it looks fine to me. That's just to my eyes. You know, this is the thing about these settings, man. It all kind of depends on the person. You know, there is no perfect setting that's made for everybody, and that's where a lot of these people get caught up at, man. You know, I see channels that say, hey, you know, the best settings for this, the best settings for that. That's why I said at the beginning, man, hey, this is not one of those videos to say, hey, these are the best settings for whatever. You know, I'm just experimenting with settings, guys. You know, I just purchased the TV not even a week ago, so I'm just experimenting myself, man. You know, I'm not sure what the best settings are right now, but I like to know, and I'm experimenting, man. And so far, the settings that I started off with originally, before I started playing around with everything, those have been my best settings for me personally so far. you know, and I've enjoyed playing like that. I haven't had any issues with any lagging or anything like that. All of the color accuracy has been there. The blacks have been solid, no black crush. I haven't had any blow it out whites or anything like that. And I've been, I can't lie, man. I said in the beginning I give the TV what, a 9. I'm almost leaning towards that 10, man. I'm leaning towards that 10. And I hadn't even watched any movies on here or anything like that yet. I just been playing games, you know, just playing games on here. But that's about it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the video down. I didn't even mean for this thing to last 20 minutes. It's almost, what, 4 o'clock in the morning? And I've been up all night, guys. Just working, just trying to get this content put together, figuring out what's good with this TV, writing stuff, taking shots, messing up shots. Just, man, I'm gonna do a behind the scenes video one day, man, so you guys can just see what happens. You know, just trying to deal with the background noise and keep my family quiet and make good audio, man. It's a lot of work that goes into this stuff, man, but I enjoy every bit of it. And I thank you guys so much for just coming to my channel. I thank you guys for your input. I thank you for every like. I thank you for every dislike. I thank you for every comment, and I thank you to everyone. And I'm thankful for everyone that has subscribed to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, and hit the notification bell, hit the like button, hit the dislike button, whichever one you know is fitting for you at that moment. You may like one video, you may not like another video. One video may be too long, another one may be too short. I'm just on here experimenting with things and just trying to give you guys the best content that I could possibly give you. You know, and some other things that I do talk about besides gaming, you know, and electronics. You know, I talk about real life stuff. I've experienced a lot of stuff in life, man, and at some point I'll share some of those things with you guys. But for right now, we're just gonna focus on the gaming and, you know, and the electronics and things like that on this channel, all right? But I'm not gonna talk you guys' heads off. I just want to talk a little bit before I shut the video down. And I thank you guys so much for sticking around. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, early morning, whatever time it is you're watching this video. And I'm gonna holler at you guys later, all right? Peace.